So this is green white. This is the Hardened Scales Affinity list. I've played this deck in 3 tournaments now. I've top eighted all 3 of those. This is the exact 75 I ran both days this weekend, and the first event was a 42-person IQ. I top eighted, lost to Jund in the top 8. On Sunday, it was a 54-man PPTQ, top 8ed, lost to humans in top 8. So this deck is very, very powerful. We're going to abuse Hardened Scales and Steel Overseer and Arcbound Ravager and kill people very quickly. So this deck is stupid busted because we have Ancient Stirrings, because we're an aggro deck, and for some reason we get to play the best cantrip in the format. So I actually wrote an article on this deck, and you can find it on Reddit. Give me half a second, I'll be able to link that. Well, the way I see it, David, is the first, like, I want to incentivize you to sub. So subbing will get you your first deck for free. And then past that, every deck you want to add to the queue is $10. If you are not a sub, every deck you want to add to the queue is $20. So it incentivizes you to, 1, want to sub, 2, add further decks into the league, like into the queue past that. Man, this hand's really close. We need a green source, but we have like our namesake card. We have animation module to like start going off. I'm gonna keep this hand and hope we can draw like a Mox Opal. Yep. So David, if you want to, if you would like to sub, I know a guy who would willingly love to see your money. KCI. Cool. Land. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I'm actually going to lead on Sparring Construct here because it doesn't trigger animation module, whereas Worker will. So I want to be able to get Worker into play and then make a 1-1 and like just start going wide and beating them to death. Okay, that's actually a fantastic draw. Because now we get to auto yield to this and attack. So I have yet to actually play this matchup, so I'm not 100% sure how well like this is. I know we have 3 Nature's Claims and 2 Damping Spheres on the board, so it could be okay. I'm not anticipating it being okay because like we kind of had a slow start, and like animation module is not very good in this matchup, but like it allows us to pressure them. Are they just gonna pop EE here? Nope. Okay. I'm going to lead off on this Ancient Stirrings, try to find another untapped land, which we do. We're also going to find a Ravager, which lets us kill them next turn. Because we can... Yeah, we can kill them next turn if we take Ravager. Because this is 2, 4, 6, 8. Sack it to itself. That'd be 9 plus 1 poison. Yeah. So if we're not dead here, they're dead on board. We could be dead. Let's see it. This scrap trawler. Okay. Sack the wellspring. Get back. Wellspring can get back. Star. Okay. And then they can cast Star. Sack Star. And then Star can get back Opal. So they're not going to be bottlenecked on mana. They're going to be bottlenecked on cards. And, like, that's not even definitive. Do they have the loop? Am I missing the loop here? They're missing something, right? So the next spell they cast, they can sack Ironworks and Trawler. Trawler can get back. No, they need Mirror Retriever to start like infinitely going off, right? And then they can stack both of those to draw 2 more cards. Okay, so now this is infinite, right? Okay. So opponent says he's killing me with Spell Bomb. Okay, we're dead. I want these Nature's Claims. I don't want this Leap. I want these Damping Spheres. Like, we can cut, like, animation modules and, like, these sparring constructs, I guess. Something like this. So generally speaking, constructs are the first thing I cut because they're the weakest card in our deck. And then from there, I just start cutting, like, some of each. So, like, Throne of Death is not very, like, it's not great here. Animation module is not great here. But we have a good hand here. So I can take Opal. Opal gives us 3 mana next turn then. So we can go Darksteel, Welding Jar, Opal. And that'll give us 1, 2, 3 mana. We can go Ravager Worker. I can also take Ink Moth and start, like, pressuring them. I think I just want to grab Opal. And then here I'm just going to cast Opal plus Jar. No, there's no need to. There's no need to play my Opal because they could have a Nature's Claim of their own to, like, disrupt me. So, like, I'd rather just hold my Opal, my Welding Jar. And then we're just going to play this worker out and then try to go off. Like, we're doing our thing. Obviously, best card in our deck would be... Are they dead? They might be dead. Alright, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 11. So 12. 12 is not quite lethal. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let me go ahead and sack this worker. Put the counters on here. Well, I'm really good at drawing Arcbound Ravager. Alright, so we can go 5. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Okay, so I misdid the math. They were 2 dead. They were 2 over of lethal. Man, Ravager is a super fucked up card. That's all I can say about this deck. Oh, good lord. Well, this hand's absurd. Like if they want to Nature's Claim my Opal here, I'd rather them do that than kill my Sphere. Boom, boom, dum, dum, dum. So I think this turn I'm actually going to play out Ravager. Does that change my math at all? No, I think I'd rather just play out... I think I'd rather play Sphere. Boom, 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 boom. Play this Ravager. And then, does this work like I want it to? Holy shit, this works like I want it to. I didn't know this worked like I wanted it to. That's so sweet. Take on me. Don't auto yield with your Ravager. That's how you screw up. So I can cast this Opal. I'm going to eat this Opal. So this is 2. This is the same thing as casting the Opal. Because it's putting a counter on the Ravager. So 2. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? I'm not missing anything, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm 1 short. So this is 2, 3, 4. Eat the Ravager makes 5. Move the 2 counters onto it is 6, 7. Eat Citadel is 8. Eat Damping Sphere is 9. So I'm 1 short. Oh my gosh, David, you're so smart. Oh my gosh. David, why do I miss these things? Oh my lord. Oh, David. This deck is real complicated to play. So luckily we didn't go for it because we would have gotten blown out. But it's okay because we can play Ink Moth this turn. Ink Moth plus Opal. Dude, I also played Hardened Scales back in Standard. The mono green deck with Avatar of the Resolute and all that good stuff. Yeah, the deck was real sweet. Man, I'm real mad that I missed that line, David. I'm real mad about that. Yeah, Abzan Falconer and Mana Gorger. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely talking about the same deck. Didn't Hardened Scales hit like $5 while I was in Standard? I mean, I don't follow prices like at all anymore. I probably should have put the counter on Ballista and not Ink Moth. So I'm gonna play this Canopy and crack it this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can kill them now with Ink Moth. 2, 3. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But again, like we're dead to Nature's Claim then. But a lot of KTK for other reasons. Not sure what other reasons you would be talking about, David. I think it's safe to sack the Citadel. Like we already have plenty of mana. I guess there's also no reason to not let this Nature's Claim resolve. Do they have second Nature's Claim? Because that'd be real bad for me. Oh yeah, they literally have the onboard trick. Well, they are through 2 Nature's Claims now. I think I'm just gonna animate and attack. Get a clock going. I will gladly take my 1. Just gonna play this hanger back for 1, put a counter on it. If they want to pop their spell bomb and only give me 1/1/1, that's fine. I'll attack with Ink Moth then. So here I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just gonna pass here. I'm gonna make hanger back a 3/3 after they pop their EE. Yeah, I want to make this a 3/3. It shaves off 1 turn on my clock. I'm assuming this is getting popped here at end step. Kindly asking my opponent if I'm dead. Trawler. Yep. So now they can sack Spellbomb, sack Terrarian to draw a card, get back Mox Opal. I feel really dead, chat. I feel like they're gonna make a lot of dudes. I feel like I'm dead to this sign, like our opponent's saying. I'm really, really dead, right? So everyone would understand if I concede here why I'm conceding. Because like I'm never getting through on offense anymore. Alright, I'm dead. I'm gonna tell my opponent GG's. Carl, how do you do that to yourself? Oh my lord, that looks so painful to watch and like play and oh man, Sai seems really sweet. That card's really sweet. I don't know what you're talking about. That is great. You're right, Hardened Scales is great. Why would he not want to just do this to people? This hand is pretty medium, but I'm gonna keep it. Obviously, our hand gets way better once we draw our Hardened Scales that's on top of our library. Boop. Getting to charge up my laser and blast people. Humans? Human? Humans? You know what they don't have interaction for? The Steel Overseer. Yeah, drawing basic force there is not what I wanted to draw. It'd be great if I could draw exactly Hardened Scales. Thraben Inspector? That's a human. Would you like to block? Damn. I can proliferate their vial. This is great. Am I getting Mantis Rider, did? Thalia's Lieutenant did? Man, we're super fucking dead. And then we would have had Ruins to put another counter on Ballista this turn. I'm going to attack here. Yeah, I think I should have played Throne on 3. Throne plus tap land and then play Ballista this turn. I'm just dead, right? Alright, cool. I like Gut Shot. I like Dismember. I don't think I want the mid-range package. I think we're just racing. So I can cut Leap. I can cut Constructs and a Throne. Well, this is the game we get to go off. Hopefully we draw land. Preferably like Darksteel Citadel. Darksteel Citadel one time. I don't think we can take that much time off to play second Hardened Scales here. I think I just need to get this Opal online. Yeah, I think I just need to get this Opal turned on this turn. That hand was not beating a Kataki. Also, I've literally never seen Kataki out of humans. So, literally never seen that card in their sideboard. I've seen them have like Rex Sage. I've seen them have Vithian Renegade or whatever the natural eyes on a stick for humans is. I've never seen them have Kataki. And that hand was not beating a Kataki. What is a jewel without so precious? I'll keep it. This Ancient Stirring is going to have to do a lot of work. But, like, I don't ever want to mulligan Green Source plus Hardened Scales. I mean, if you say so, man, like I said, I've never seen it, but I just died to it, so what do I know? I'm going to go out and run out one of these opals. If we draw like a Welding Jar or a Darksteel Citadel, our opals turned on next turn. This is Infect. So what green fetch breeding pool tells me. Yep, okay. I'm going to start with an Ancient Stirrings, see what this finds me. Can it be Worker? So I can take Worker. Like, Ravager's obviously the biggest payoff here. So I think I take Ravager, play my tap land. Next turn, go Ravager plus Throne. Or Ravager plus Inkmoth. Like, we have probably like a turn 4, turn 5 kill. Hopefully that's fast enough. Like, we could theoretically be dead this turn. I don't like them fetching there just because it turns on. Like, if they don't fetch, they can turn on Groundswell. I guess they had the land anyway, so. Yeah, get in for 3. And I can eat the opal, play a second opal, but again, that doesn't really get me anywhere, so I'm just going to pass here. And hopefully I'm not dead here, but there's a very real chance I'm dead. Take my 3. And, like, unfortunately, I can't go all in on my Inkmoths because they have one of their own. I'm dead to Become Immense if they have it. This feels like a Become Immense. Yep. Alright. I feel we were like 1 turn off. 1 or 2 turns off from killing them. I just want all this removal. Get this leap out. Get this thrown out. I actually like Sparring Construct as a way to block. Seems fine. That's not what I want. I want that one. Storm count 2. Yeah, go ahead and play our tap lane. That's great with Hanger back because we can play it next turn and make it a 2-2. feel like they have a Glistener Elf here and wanted to not play it on one so they could protect it. Or they have Blighted Agent here. Please be Blighted Agent. Hell yeah. That's not a Blighted Agent. Okay. I'm going to play this one because they can kill their creatures. And if they go to shoot, like, pop this in response, I'm just going to Wielding Jar it. And attack for 1. So if we draw Mox Opal, we can play this Hangerback Walker and make it a 3/3. Boop. Honestly, I'm probably just going to keep up Ballista and, like, grow it and shoot every turn. Sure. I'm just getting cards out of your hand, opponent. Which tells me they haven't become immense. Find me a Mox Opal. Alright, fine. Shoot that one. Removing this gunner last turn to try to kill the Blighted Agent was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's fine. Land. Overseer's not a bad draw. I'm going to attack with just the Ballistas here. Because I can block with the Sparring... Oh, I can't block with the Sparring Construct. I'm really bad. This literally has the text that says it can't be blocked. I'm willing to trade. Okay. Don't make a move until it's lethal. This is 2. I'm content taking 2. Okay. Don't fight inside combat against Infect. Okay. They are empty-handed. I'm dead to become immense, so if I shoot the Hierarch and attack with all, it's lethal. I'm really bad. 3, that would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still force him to block. Yeah, my that was really sloppy. If I would have just pumped a Steel Overseer, I still could have presented lethal. Like I'm still presenting lethal regardless of how they block. I think I want a Nature's Claim over this animation module. Like, just as another way to deal with Ink Moth. Bliss is really good against Infect. Who knew? Does that mean that, like, so I know traditionally speaking, Tron has a really, really god awful Infect matchup. Does Walking Ballista, like, obviously it changes at some percentage, but, like, how bad of a matchup is that now? Does anyone know? Like, is this still just awful? They can kill you on turn 3, so who cares? Hey, Carl, are you still around? Are you gonna be around tomorrow? Because I'm probably gonna play KCI tomorrow, and I would thoroughly enjoy some help on this deck because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This hand is really close to being good, but it's not functional. This hand is not a functional hand. Like, we have one castable spell in our hand. This hand is much better. I would love a Walking Ballista. I'm off all day tomorrow as well, so I don't know. Probably start about 9. That's what I'm probably gonna shoot for, is like 9 a.m. start time. So ideally, I would love to draw a 1-drop here, so I can go Hardened Scales into Overseer. I mean, Hardened Scales into 1-drop. If not, I'm just going to. Oh shit! Tomorrow is Friday. I work Saturday. I work Saturday morning, so probably not. All right, they're tapped out here, so I'm just gonna play this Ballista and shoot this. And then next turn, I can go Hardened Scales plus Overseer. Four rounds is still, that gets out at 11. I'm gonna be in bed by 8. 8 or 9 is usually what I try for. I will declare 0 blocks. I'm just gonna pass. Really? Why? I mean, I know Pokemon's this weekend, Nationals is, but why do you say you're not even anticipating F&M firing? They're getting frisky with this hierarch. Fishcast, thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. And if anyone else is watching and wants to do exactly what Fishcast did there, it helps people find my content. It's absolutely free to you. You get notifications when I go live and all that good stuff as well. So I'm gonna start with an Ancient Stirrings. Try to find a Mox Opal. Overseer is also a good draw. I don't know how they beat double Overseer, so we're just gonna do that. Playing cleanup. So they're dead to this Ink Moth next turn. That's awesome. This deck is stupid. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going in this weekend. I was planning on streaming Saturday. So I'm planning on streaming tomorrow for Saturday, Sunday. So for anyone listening or watching and all that good stuff, tomorrow I'm probably gonna start about 9 a.m. Go till probably 6 or 7, 5 or 6, somewhere in there. And then Saturday probably start about 3 again, 3 to 8, 3 to 7. And then Sunday I'm closed. I'm opening as well. So again, 3 to whatever. Opponent, you're inside your combat. Oh, that's rude. And then I'm not sure what my schedule looks like next week yet. So, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I post on there any updates I have whenever I have them. So, GG's opponent, GG's. Man, who knew that Infect was bad against Walking Ballista? To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. This hand's really close to being good. We can go. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. Just because we have our namesake card, we're against blue white or Jeskai. I'm gonna play this Ink Moth, play this Mox Opal, and then next turn I'm gonna go Citadel, Throne of Geth, play Hardened Scales. Being on the draw is not ideal because it means we're gonna have to try to sneak our Hardened Scales in through a counter spell. I'm just gonna go for an Ancient Stirrings here. And ask you what your interests are, who you be with, what numbers to dial. You gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna call my crew. You can call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. So we can take this Darksteel Citadel, so we don't have to worry about our Mox Opal being turned off. But I don't anticipate that being a problem. So we could take this Ballista and start trying to pressure them by just like throwing multiple 2-drops out at them a turn. The problem is, like, again, I just want to resolve this, and we haven't really had a good time to do so yet. So now we get to see if it's blue-white or if it's Jeskai. Blue-white normally doesn't play extra fetches, whereas Jeskai obviously has to play enough to be able to get to fix their colors. Whereas blue-white usually just plays Flooded Strand. Fuckadella and a dream. The mows, money, hoes, and clothes. All the nigga knows. So we can actually play around all their counter magic, essentially. Like, they can have... They could Logic Knot for 3, which we can pay for. They can Mana Leak, which we can pay for. That's really good for us. Was not expecting that to resolve. If they go to Bolt my Ravager, I'm going to... I'm going to path my Ravager. So what does that mean? It means they also have Bolt for my Ink Moth? Can I afford to get 2 for 1 here? I guess it's 2 for 2. I think so. I'm assuming they have Bolt here as well. Do they have second path? Yeah. Or Helix. No, Helix can't take care of it. Yeah, okay. So here we're going to play out Citadel. I'm actually going to lead on Ravager because I want to resolve this Hangerback Walker. I'm actually going to hang on to the Hangerback Walker. I'm just going to play out this Ballistin then. Counterbounce your Ravager is a weird line. I don't understand the, I really don't understand their line there. Well, I feel like we can't lose now. So that's a plus. Oh, is this a Wrath? Sure. Verdict can resolve. Trigger. Arcbound Ravager is super sweet. The fact that we've seen 3 in the top 15 cards of our deck is insane. So they have to have second sweeper here. Otherwise they're dead. Remand is also weird out of Jeskai. Alright. Anti-control package. I want these 3 spells. I want to cut the constructs and a worker. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Relic is pretty medium. Cage is pretty medium. They could have Stony. So I think I want to bring in like 2 claims over 2 workers, just as like a hedge to Stony. I personally have not played against Jeskai that has it, but I personally haven't played against Jeskai that has Stony, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So, like, I've also never played against Jeskai that has Remand in it, but Carl, here's an interesting discussion thread that I just ran into on Reddit, talking about Hardened Scales versus Bridgevine. Yeah, this hand's fine. Stirrings is gonna try to find us a second land, but I don't hate this hand. We have our Nature's Claim if they have Stony, and we get to resolve Hardened Scales on turn 1. Unfortunately, they're gonna have Wear Tear as well, so I'm not gonna run out this Opal in the blind. I'm just gonna go ahead and take another land here. It sucks bottoming Nissa and Evo Leap, but we just need to kind of surprised I didn't get Sacred Foundry, but maybe them fetching this Hollow Fountain tells me they have a Cryptic in their hand. Okay, drawing Karn is great. I'm gonna run out this Ballista for one. I feel like here's where they cast Wear and Tear. If this shocks, that tells me, okay. That's a good sign for me then. Sure. Really glad we boarded these in. And I'm just going to pass here because I want to be able to Nature's Claim on their end step. Alright, since they went ahead and tapped lower on my turn. I fully agree. Like, Leyline is good against our modular cards. It's good against. It's good against like the fact that like they state there is like I can't just play this Ballista to get rid of your bridges, whereas like Leyline's very good against this deck, and people don't realize that, especially out of Bridgevine. They have Teferi here. Nope. I'm going to shoot them for one, and I'm going to go ahead and get a basic because I want to be able to have my 4th mana source for this Karn. Dude, I agree. Yell at him. Leyline's insane. It protects your graveyard. But like Kalidas is also good against us. Kalidas is very good against us. I'm going to go ahead and play out this Opal just because we have Metalcraft now. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take my 5. I don't understand why they want to go 1-1. So I can Nature's Claim my own Overseer to prevent them from drawing a card. And I think that's actually worth it. And because I'm going to turn off my Opal by doing this, I'm going to go ahead and use the Opal. I got a big ugly. And like all I'm trying to do here is get counter spells out of their hands. Yeah, like I got to fog their attack this turn and prevent them from drawing a card. So they have 2 cards in hand. They've seen Double Logic Knot. They haven't seen a Cryptic yet. Is this the Fury? Baneslayer. Oh, I feel like we bricked one too many times. So the construct would have only been a 3/3, and then they can send just Baneslayer at it. Yep, I feel like this game got away from us. I also feel like our opening 7 wasn't great against Jeskai, but alright, we'll try it. What's the worst that happens? Was not expecting that to resolve. They have Spell Pierce in their deck against the creature deck. Granted, like our namesake card is not a creature, but I don't know if I agree with them having Spell Pierce in their deck. Motorboat. Got an answer? How about now? All right. I think I've seen enough this game. I don't know why they would target Electrolyze. It doesn't seem particularly powerful. Like, obviously, they get to kill my Overseer, but... I can make 6/1/1s on the fly, though. Motorboat, man. I also have no idea how we're beating this Baneslayer, but not like that. Alright. On the play. I think this is right. We'll try this. Try to be a little more aggressive on the play. Man, if we had an Opal, this would be a turn 1 Steel Overseer. That being said, I'm going to keep this hand. Gas this one. Gas this one. Go. I should have put this Blink Moth. Because then I could have attacked with it next turn. I got you, David. I got you. You're not missing much. My hand's awful. Do they have Path for my Overseer? This feels like a Path for my Overseer. So I'm 100% cracking this canopy next turn. Unless I draw like Ink Moth. Let's start with that one. This is one of the best cards against you, opponent. Would you like the Logic Knot for 3? Because I'll pay. Would you like to Spell Pierce? Because I'll pay. Hell, you could remand it, and I'll pay. It again. So I can sack the Citadel to make a 1/1. Sure. Well, evidently they want me to play Evolutionary Leap. Cadillac, Blackjack. Get down, go to town, boot, scoot, and boogie. Is this Wear Tear? Snap Path. Okay. Sack this one. This is fine. Yep. Yes. Yes. Go ahead, opponent. I would love to make a 1/1. Attack for 4. Mary Kate and Ashley. Start with an Ancient Strength. Try to find us a mainland. I'm going to take this hanger back, actually. I'm just going to jam this hanger back walker. I'm going to play the non-foil one so they don't know that I have another one in hand. That's a super minor thing, but there's no need to give them free information. They know I have the other one in hand. And then here, that's a really good draw. Dum, dum, dum. Snap a braid would be pretty bad for me here. Why do I even talk? They call me the working man. So I'm going to let this happen. And then whatever they abrade, I'm going to leap. Leap is really good. Hangerback is also really good against them. I wouldn't mind drawing another land here because then I can go Hangerback plus make 2 1/1s. Well, we found our four Hangerbacks. I'm just going to try to go around this Baneslayer. Unfortunately, we're not ever winning this race, but... Yes. Yes. Like we're getting to a point where we can almost overpower this Baneslayer. Probably not, but you know, makes me feel good when I say things like that. We're just really dead here, right? So I can leap away the worker, put the counter on the hanger back, leap away hanger back, block, and then leap that away. Yep, that's the plan. We're gonna leap this hanger back to make a couple blockers, hopefully. Dude, I understand. No. No. Leap away this token. Nope. Not gonna pay. I'm gonna discard this leap. I'm just gonna make the same play as last turn. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see how we're beating this. Just here they can animate Colonnade. And like we're dead to like bolt at that point. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, but yeah, because they can animate Colonnade. Well, they're giving me another turn. Come on. Nope. No dismembers. I'm pretty sure we're dead, but oh, I finally drew my Mox Opal. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. Man, we have not had a good league tonight. We've been X-3 in every league so far tonight. And that doesn't feel good. Okay, so we can go Animation Module, Welding Jar, Mox Opal. Yeah, this hand's insane. And we're on the play. Yeah, this hand's insane. Would you like to Burning Inquiry me, opponent? You would like to Burning Inquiry. Sure, you got a 4/5. I don't care about that. I don't really care about that either. No, I don't think I want to. I think I want to animate Ink Moth. These are all going to be no. And depending on like how far they go on this Flame Blade Adept, this is +1/+0, right? Yeah, I can just shoot this down. Yeah, I can block here, then shoot the Adept. Boop. Boop. Faithless looting? Gurmy? Gurmy. And here I'm going to make one. I just don't see how they beat us at this point. I've got to activate my Overseer twice. I don't see how we lose from this point. They still have 4 cards in hand. Abram, you're good, man. I appreciate you coming back tonight, bud. I'm glad to see you're back. I mean, I feel like they're dead anyway. What? What? Why am I muted? Holy shit, there's a mute button on my mouse. That's weird. Can you, like, go away? I mean, I guess we still got 5 damage compared to 4. Alright, now I feel like they're dead. But my opponents still have 4. How did they die? So I think I want Cage, but I don't want Relic. Because they have Bloodghast and Phoenix. And, like, I don't want to dilute my game plan too much. Throne seems kind of medium here. I got excited. I thought you were talking to me, Abram. It's okay. I didn't want to talk anyway. Yeah, this hand's fine. I think I just want to grab Cage here. That prevents them from going a little crazy. I could also grab Ruins and then go Ruins Construct next turn. But I think I'd rather get this Overseer into play. So I think I'm just going to take this. I think next turn is going to be Cage plus Stirrings. That's hilarious, Abram. That's fantastic. Paradox Engine is such a fun card. And now the world is our oyster. Hey, I have a Dismember in my hand now. Man, our opponent's really good at discarding their hollow ones. And she's not the cheating kind. Are they dead? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they're super dead. Too bad I'm not going for it. So, our opponent's doing nothing. I feel like our opponent just actually has nothing. Alright, well, 2-3. I'll take it. This deck is sweet. I really I really do think that this is a discredit to the deck because Jeskai is a favorable matchup, but like our opponent stumbled game 3 and we weren't able to take advantage of it soon enough. And then see we lost to KCI, right? That was this league. And like that's a pretty close matchup, I feel like. That's one I don't know well enough to be able to tell you yes or no whether it's good or bad. And then we lost to humans because we got ran over and didn't find removal, and they did. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it everybody.